Alrighty, hello friends, we are back with another gaming video, and I actually already drank all my G Fuel and I'm kinda sad, but either way, it is time to talk about the SOARRC. For those who don't know, SOAR is currently having a recruitment challenge. If you guys don't know about it, be sure to check out the video in the description down below. You can also see me doing a back handspring in the video, which is kinda cool, but it'll display all the things that you need to know about the RC for the most part. And before y'all continue to watch this video, I highly recommend you go watch that one first before you have any questions. But pause this one, don't just exit out completely, please pause it, then watch that video, come back, okay? Okay, so since I'm one of the few SOAR members in that video who has their DMs open for everybody on Twitter, a lot of people have been DMing me and asking me a lot of frequently asked questions. So today, SOAR tips and stuff. I wrote down everything that we need to know and look at today, or at least the things that I have seen the most in my DMs, and we're going to talk about them, and it's going to be a good time. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. But first, let's hop into some free-for-all. Wah! Also, I wrote down all of these tips and frequently asked questions in no particular order, so if you guys have any odd questions they want to ask me, please be sure to watch this whole video before you ask the question. I literally went completely through my DMs and picked out the most frequently asked questions and wrote them down kind of in that order, but there is no particular order, so just watch the whole video before you ask questions, okay? Okay, here we go. Where should I start? Oh, I know exactly where I should start. A question that I get asked a lot is, should I even go for the SOARRC? Yes. A lot of people have been telling me, hey, I want to go for the SOARRC, but I'm not going to make it, so what's the point? What's the point in me going for a recruitment challenge? So let me tell y'all a little fun fact. I actually went for the SOARRC not thinking I would make it, but more so for the exposure. I definitely didn't think I would make it. The main reason I went for the SOARRC back in the day was because a lot of people were looking up hashtag SOARRC, so I figured it'd be a great time to get some exposure. So even if you don't think you're going to make it into SOAR, why not go for it? I don't see a downside to it. It's not like you're gonna lose anything just by putting hashtag SOARRC in your title of the videos or whatever. Just go for it. Why not? You never know, you might surprise yourself and you might make it. What else do we have here? Oh, so the most common question I get in my DMs is, how do I stand out? What do I need to do? How do I catch the attention of SOAR and stand out from the competition? And whenever people ask me this question, I always have 4 go-to tips. So the 4 tips I have for y'all, which I wrote down right here: be unique, be consistent, have high quality, and have fun. So the first tip, be unique. Just stand out. Be your own person. Don't try and copy anybody. Just be who you are behind the camera. It's really important to stand out from other directors. The second tip, be consistent. This RC is going to last until September 1st, y'all. So you have all the time in the world to upload videos, stream, do whatever you do, and just show that you are consistent with whatever content creation you're doing. And that doesn't have to do with just the RC. We're gonna check before the RC even started and make sure that you are actually as consistent as you seem to be. Xanax. The third tip, have high quality. Even though this isn't a deal breaker, what we want to see is your potential to grow as a content creator. Having high quality definitely helps. And the fourth tip, have fun. You gotta have fun making videos, or streaming, or creating graphics, or doing photography. You gotta have fun with what you're doing. And if you're having fun with whatever content you're producing, then you'll notice that your content is a lot better and stands out above the competition. So definitely have fun. It's important. So that concludes the question of, how do I stand out above everybody else? Do you have any tips? Those are your 4 tips from me. Yeah. Now let's move on to some other frequently asked questions. So I have a point here that says, read the description of the RC video. Please, 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 people. I have had a lot of repeat questions in my DMs saying, when does the RC end? Is SOAR accepting photographers? Is SOAR accepting editors? Is SOAR accepting the... Literally everything is answered. For the most part, a lot of things... Hello? A lot of things are answered in the description of the video. And if your question isn't answered there or in this video, then definitely feel free to DM me, because, well, I'm here to help you guys. Alright, the next tip that I have here is quality over quantity. There is a huge difference between quality and quantity. Quantity means a lot of something. Quality means, well, high quality. Quality refers to the effort that you put into whatever you're doing. We want high quality, not necessarily high quantity. And by that, I mean, produce the highest quality content you can, but just don't focus purely on quantity. Like, if you work 4 days on a really kick-ass illustration and it turns out amazing and we love it, that's great. It's a lot better than, 4 illustrations over a course of 4 days that are kinda meh. Basically, put forth your best effort. Alright, now I get down to the nitpicky things, the little things that people have had questions about. Alright, I wrote this tip in all caps because I feel very strongly about it. Do not click to tweet. Oh my god, please do not click to tweet. If y'all don't know what click to tweeting is where you can produce a tweet, have people click on a URL, and then it'll tweet for them. And it'll be the same exact tweet, and just, no. Don't do it. It's annoying, no offense, Don't like it? Not a fan? No. No. Alright, this next tip is geared at players. So the clan tag for the RC is S. S as in Sally, or S as in Soar. But there are some games that make it more difficult to actually put in a clan tag. Like games like Rainbow Six, Battlefield, Overwatch, CSGO, some of them have a clan tag option, some of them don't. Some of the clan tag options require more than the use of one letter. If that's the case, if possible, see if you can do something like _S_, or just find a way to prove that you hit these clips during the time allotted for the RC. Like, even if you have to pull up the scoreboard near the end of your clip, I know that kind of sucks and kind of ruins the appeal of the clip, but we just want to be able to prove that you hit this clip during the SOARRC. If you guys have any questions in particular about any games like that where the clan tag's a bit weird or it's hard to represent, you know, the time that you hit these clips, definitely feel free to DM me and we'll work something out. Alright, next point. Next point for photographers. And I guess this kind of goes for designers too. I've had a lot of pictures tweeted at me in the last couple of days, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it to death, but I feel like it would be really beneficial for y'all to make a port specifically for the SOARRC. Because I've been getting a lot of single pictures tweeted at me, which, like I said, is fantastic and they're beautiful, and I even use some of them as my wallpaper on my phone. It's gonna be harder to track when you tweet it at us. So if y'all can make a port or something that you can upload all your pictures to or all your creations to, that would be awesome. That would be a great and efficient way for us to review your entries. What else do we got here? Oh, this is kind of a weird point. How am I gonna explain this? So this goes towards, I guess, content creators, kind of, sort of. Well, really, it kind of goes for everybody, to be honest. And my neighbors are blasting music again. I swear to God, they just love to jam out and have heavy bass. And, like, I get it. I love jamming out to music, too. But God damn it, I'm trying to record a video. Can you not? But what I wrote down for this tip is, y'all are doing different things that catch our attention, but you have to retain our attention. You could be live streaming something completely unique and cool, but I really want to see people have the personality to keep me as the audience. Does that kind of make sense? Like, you draw me in, I am completely interested in the subject matter you're providing, but I want to be able to stay and have a really good time, you know? So while you may bring different skill sets to the table for SOAR, I want you to keep my attention with a really good personality. Or I want you to be able to show diversity with your content. I hope that kind of makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, to be honest. Okay, next bullet point. Okay, so this one is specifically for me, for people who are sending me stuff to review. Please do not bump your DMs with me. I treat everybody fairly. I DM everybody who DMs me anything, and it may take me a bit of time to get to, but I will get to your DM eventually. And I go from the bottom of my DMs to the top. So if you bump your DM and you're kind of down here, you're gonna put yourself right up here, and I'm gonna miss your DM, and you're gonna be sad. So if you want to get a response as efficiently as possible, and you don't want to annoy me at all, because I do get annoyed when people bump their DMs, like, what are you doing? You are throwing off my mojo. Please do not bump your DMs with me, okay? Okay. I've also had a lot of questions about management and how people can apply for being a manager of SOAR, like a part of the leadership or something. The best way that you can display your talent, I guess, is to email a resume to the leaders, actually. There's not really much else you can do, but I mean, if you want to submit a resume to the leaders, by all means, go for it. And it needs to be professional and precise. The leaders are very busy people and they want to be able to zoom through it and be, hey, I like that guy. I'm going to keep him in mind. Don't, you know, do something super long and say, hi, my name is so-and-so, I've dreamed of leading a team. Just, honestly, just list all your skills. Just straight to the point, concise, clear cut, bada bing, bada boom. Straight resume. The next bullet point that I have here, which is kind of rough for some people, make sure you get the Twitter @s right. I had somebody DM me saying, why aren't you viewing my RCs? I am tagging you in all of my uploads and all of my titles. You are so stuck up and evil. You're not viewing my, you think you're so known. He added @Butters and not @NoisyButters. I'm like, sorry dude, I literally haven't even seen your RC yet because you've been adding the wrong person. So please, 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 please be sure you add the right people. Please. That also goes along with who do I @ in my responses. For example, who do I @ for content creation? Who do I @ for streaming? Who do I @ for editing? Who do I @ for designing? I will tell you. Wait, let me fix my lighting really quick. Hello, will you let it? Oh, that looks so much better. Amazing. So as you all know, there's a lot of members in SOAR that specialize in different things. For example, we have designers, editors, content creators, streamers, bada bing, bada boom. We got a lot of people. To know who to @ in your responses, be sure that you watch the entire RC video, and it's also in the description of who you can @ for certain questions. For example, editors are going to want to go to Smitty and Shifty. Content creators can go to me, Nuda, and Credalag. Designers are going to want to @ Crude. And I know some some of y'all may be thinking, but my response is really creative and out there, and I don't know how to categorize it or who to at, so who do I at? Honestly, you can't go wrong with adding any of the SOAR members that were in the RC video. Especially if it's a submission that's super unique, we all want to be able to see it. So if y'all don't know who to at, be sure to at me first so that I can kind of guide you in the right direction, and then at other SOAR members. And honestly, that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. I'm sure I missed something. If I did, be sure to comment down below and ask your question. I will definitely answer in the comments so that other people can see as well. Also, my Twitter DMs are open, so if you guys have any submissions, please be sure to drop them in my DMs and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. And a reminder, please don't bump your DMs. Please, please, please don't bump your DMs. That kind of throws off everything. No. Please don't. And I spent like this whole video swinging around this pencil like I think I'm so smart. Like, yeah, me holding a pencil is gonna make me look a lot more professional, right? But anyways, I love RC time. I love the recruitment challenge, and it just brings out the best in a lot of people. A lot of people put forth their best effort, and I love RC time. I really do. Also, a friendly reminder that the SOARRC ends September 1st, so put forth your best. I am so excited to see what y'all come up with, and I am also extremely excited to see which one or which couple of y'all are going to become my teammates. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about. Thank you all for watching my video. If you have any further questions, like I said, comment down below, DM me, do what you gotta do. Doesn't matter to me. Find me on any social media, really. And I guess this is an outro. I drank all my G Fuel and I'm kind of sad. But Soar Freaking Gaming. I'm so excited to see which one of y'all or which group of y'all become my teammates. I've already said that. I'm repeating myself. Outro, go. See ya. Bye. I'm so awkward. Oh my god.